Okay, so last episode we signed the regen of Cristiano Ronaldo. Now his name is Bento, and so far we've only seen a glimpse of what he can do, but we're definitely going to see more today. Now, since taking over as Dortmund manager, things have gone well. We've started our transformation to this squad, and today as we enter the January transfer window, that transformation continues. So drop a like down below if you want more of this series, and I say we get right back into it. Now, first comment today, you should change Job's shirt number to 77, which is the number he got in real life. Yeah, so a few of you guys told me to change his number to that, so Bellingham is now number 77. Now, next one, you better use that 93 jumping of Schlotterbeck in corners. Yeah, for those who know, our FC24 Dortmund series, we were basically like corner FC. Schlotterbeck scored so many corners. Now, the problem is this year in the game, corners are nowhere near as effective, but he's got to score a corner at some point in this save. Now, last comment, like the last Journeyman series, will you manage an international team? And if you do, try a small country. Yeah, so being an international manager is something we are going to do in this series. Now, the current year is 2028, so after this season, we have the 2028 Euros, and I am going to manage a national team for that Euro tournament. So it's going to be between season 1 and 2 of this Dortmund chapter. So tell me in the comments down below, what national team should we manage? Should it be a small European nation? Should it be a big one like France, Germany, England, Spain, something like that? Let me know in the comments down below. But okay, so we started this episode in kind of mid-January. Halfway through the year, 16 games in, we're sitting in first. We're still unbeaten with a 1-point lead in first. So yeah, it's been an amazing start to our league season. Bayern, we are 16 points above them. Bayern are like not even a threat this year. That is so weird for the Bundesliga. And then Champions League, we currently sit in 5th, so we're still doing well there too. It's just overall been a very good start to this Dortmund chapter. Now, there were a few comments saying the game was a bit too easy, so I'm gonna make the sliders even tougher here to start, kind of the midway point of this year. So I've raised the CPU speed to 65. I think it was at 60 before. And then I've also lowered their first touch error down to 25 from I think it was at 35 before. So we are making it a little bit tougher. Okay, though, now for our transfer plan in January. I feel like in this team, we kind of have just too many players in like the same positions. We have too many players that are similar. So we are going to look to sell a few players here. Players like Chris Rigg, George, Sabitzer, also Shula and Anton. I want to kind of consolidate the squad so we don't have players that are currently unhappy like these guys. Now, I think in January, I'm not going to change the starting lineup at all. Basically, today, I want to reinforce the bench with some solid players. So on the bench, we have Sar and Batarina as backup midfielders. Now, if I'm going to sell Chris Rigg and also Sabitzer, I want to bring someone in to replace them, basically just 1 for 2. I want like a very versatile box-to-box mid. Someone that's so versatile that could probably play like more than one position. And for our first signing in January, I'm thinking about Cesare Casadei, if that's how you say that, the Italian midfielder currently playing at Torino. Now, this dude is 25 years old. He's 6'4", and all of his stats are basically green. Other than volleys and defensive awareness, this guy is just so well-rounded. And the fact that he's that well-rounded at 6'4" is pretty insane. So for about 28 to 36 million, he's going to be kind of like the Sabitzer and Chris Rigg replacement. It's pretty much a Swiss Army knife of a player. So I think I'm going to start with 38 million to Torino. And okay, they just straight up accept that. So it looks like we found our new box-to-box backup center mid. He just looks like the exact kind of squad player you want in your team. And hey, man, it's time to rack up these trophies. So I'm trying to build a fully balanced squad here. So first signing in January is going to be Casadei, if that's how you say that. I got to figure out how to say his name, but I feel like this guy is going to be an absolute beast for us. And also at 25 years old, he's relatively young, so he probably could grow a lot more. But welcome to Dortmund. Am I thinking this wrong? Is he a former Chelsea player? He might have played for Chelsea. I don't know, though. For some reason, my mind is going blank about that. All right, though, he's going to find a nice spot on our bench. And I do have plans for, I think, at least one more signing. But first, we have a huge matchup in the Bundesliga. So, yeah, I thought, Bayern Leverkusen would challenge us for the title. But currently, it's Stuttgart. We have almost identical records, and they have the best defense in the league. So we're going to play them next, and it might be kind of interesting. I mean, they have a 4-star team that doesn't look like too crazy. Maybe they're just like really overperforming. I don't know. But okay, so Casadei is going to be on the bench. We go with our strongest first team. And let's see if we can keep our first place spot on the newly increased difficulty sliders. Now, it might take some adjusting, so if we lose like 4 or 5-0, then that's what that is. I'm going to use that excuse. But okay, first versus second in the Bundesliga, let's see what our team can do. I'm expecting another, good performance here, but we'll never know. This team might be a little bit tricky despite them not looking that great on paper. All right, speaking of that, that guy gets away from Gutierrez pretty far. Now, Schlotterbeck has to come over, shot. And that shot is going to go over the net. Okay, could have been a little scary there. All right, Gutierrez is going to play it up to O'Reilly, get it back over to Job. Now, Reed, swing it over. Okay, that pass didn't get through. They were locking down our midfield pretty well. A little bit of a slow start for us, a little bit. Now, Zabarni is going to be, Zabarni, that's a great tackle. Wait. Bro, ref, he was just fouled there. Are you kidding me? We made the tackle, then he got fouled, and the ref is just like, nah, I didn't see anything. Bro, these refs just hate me in this series. Like, what did I do to you? Oh, man, good chance here for a shot. Job is trying to get back, but that shot thankfully goes wide. And when you guys also said to put Nemecha as a center half as a role, and I've done that. When you guys said that he defends more like actually a CDM, he actually helps out defending, so that isn't a change we made. Now, Bayer, Frankie's got Conceição. Conceição gets a shot away. The shot is going to be saved. All right, Schlotterbeck, are you ever going to score corner? Corner in. Schlotterbeck is there for it. Okay, what a punch out, though. I can say so. Was pushed so far back. You know what? I'm feeling it for some reason. Oh man, I should not have been feeling it. That was incredibly poor. Reed, good tracking back. Reed, that is a nice tackle. No foul, no foul. Now think about the center half role. Nemecha, he's like literally playing as a center back now, not a CDM. So it's kind of a good thing defending, but going forward, not that much. Now saying that, great ball to Job. Job is gonna play it through to Frankie O'Donnell. Chance to shoot, and Frankie O'Donnell scores the first goal of the game. I mean, Frankie needs to be a lot more consistent, but first shot today, goal, I like to see it. You know, he's our top scorer. He's one of the top scorers of the Bundesliga, but I still feel like he could be so much better. I like that shot. 1-0 in the 38th minute. We need to see more of that from young Frankie. Now, chance here. Reed is kind of defending this pretty well. Pass back. Reed's there. Bro, he's like marking 2 players by himself. Reed, that is just such good defending. This man doesn't need help now. Can say so. Over to Frankie. Frankie, you got space. Frankie O'Donnell is going to run the whole way. Frankie O'Donnell shot. Oh, man, I probably should have passed it there, but O'Reilly was so slow to back up Frankie right there, man. Corner range, Schlotterbeck. That is you, Schlotterbeck. Oh, we couldn't even get contact on it. Bro, if he's not scoring from corners, that's how you know it's really broken. And say so into Bayer. Bayer. He's going to find the angle. Oh, I thought that wasn't going to be blocked. Schlotterbeck. Oh, of course, the ref blows for halftime because I played it a little bit too far. Bro, these refs just hate me. All right, though. Halftime, it's 1-0 to us. I mean, Stuttgart look like the only team that's really challenging us for the title. So if we win this, that would be maybe a step towards the title this early in January. Bellingham over to Frankie. Frankie's going to wait. Frankie. Okay, at least he kept it there. Kinsey-Sao is going to feed it right back to him. Great touch. Frankie, this is the finish I need from you. Oh, man, he's just a little bit too inconsistent right now. He is truly still a young player. Now, Bellingham has got a chance for something. Going across goal. That was a good-looking shot. Bellingham is going to win that header. Goes to Nemecha. Over to O'Reilly shot. It's going to be another save. Hey, come on, we need the second goal right now. We need it. Now, chance here, which Schlotterbeck is going to get that block in very well. Okay, the ball is still there. Zabarny can't get it, but Obel, good save. Okay, I think it's time for Cassadai's debut. He's going to come on for probably O'Reilly. And also, let's do Bento for Kinsey-Sao. Let's do that. I think Bento could definitely play on the wing still. And he help us steal this. Now, that's going to be a steal by Bellingham. He has options here, but not really a good one. Oh, man, who was that just won it? Okay, hold up. Cassadai is running. Bro, this 6'4" powerhouse is on quite a run here for his first involvement at Dortmund. It's going to be Frankie O'Donnell going for something special, and he got no contact on it, though. Yeah, that could have been better. All right, Cassadai is going to get it to Bellingham. Bento over to Frankie. Frankie plays it through. It's going to be Bayer who is going to be offside. Or how was he offside? Was I missing something? He might have been. Come on, we've been the better team now. We just got to find this winning goal, basically. Now, Reed is going to get it to Bento. Bento is going to dribble a little bit here. We got 12 minutes left. Bento is going to get it back to Reed. Nice pass there. Reed. Heavy touch, but it works. Okay, doesn't get it to Frankie, but that's fine. It's actually Kasai Day. Okay, I got it there now. Bayer. Through to him. He's going to take a shot. Oh, man, the new signing almost had a chance for a ceiling goal. Come on, 4 minutes. If we concede here, it's going to be so unlucky. Oh, no, that's a bad tackle. Schlotterbeck has to come over. Schlotterbeck. Oh, my, off the line. Zabarny is going to get it out. They're going to get another chance here. It's going to be Millet looking for something. Pass back. Shot. It's going to be Zabarny. Another block. Gutierrez gets it out. And okay, the ref isn't a blow for full time as that player just fell on the floor. Okay, first game on the new sliders. I definitely feel a difference, but we still get a slim 1-0 win to get a commanding position in first place now. Now, man, I like the way Nemecha was like actually getting as a kind of like a third center back, but going forward, he was like nowhere to be found. So I don't like that. I don't know. I feel like all these roles just suck, you know, for actually trying to make your CDM actually do stuff. I guess I can try ball winning, I guess. I don't know. Maybe that'll make him more aggressive, but actually, you know, still be a part of the build-up play. All right, though. So after that win, we now hold a 4-point lead in first. We are 9 points above Leverkusen, and we are now, what, almost 19 points above Bayern. Still unbeaten. That's pretty crazy. But okay, currently we have 47 million left. I want to sell some players that we're trying to sell here to raise that money back up. I do have one pretty big signing in mind here still. So next player to leave is going to be Tyreek George. He actually requested a transfer, so he kind of forced our hand here. He's not going to get much game time. I understand it. So he has gone to Sporting in Portugal for 34 million. And the next up is going to be Anton, which Koulibaly pretty much takes his place as like our 4th choice center back, so didn't really need him. I believe he's gone to Fulham for 32 million. And then one even more, so Chris Rick. I feel like he was kind of an odd player to have in this team currently. So he's been sold to Girona, and kind of like Cassaday pretty much replaced him. But okay, we generated some decent money there. So after that, we now have 122 million again. All right, that's going to be enough for the player I want next. Now, our right back Reed, I like him a lot, like really a lot. And now this player is not going to replace him in the starting 11 like to start, but I really want to bring Rico Lewis to Borussia Dortmund. A few of you guys have suggested him a lot. I've not signed him yet. I feel like in this team as a backup right back and also a backup midfielder, backup left back too, he would be amazing and also a good chance to, you know, find a starting role at some point too. Now, he might cost around like 60 million, so it might be kind of an expensive one. All right, so let's go for like 59 million maybe. 59, and they're going to want 61.3 plus a 5% sell-on clause. No, I don't want the sell-on clause. Nope. I'll do 63 with no sell-on clause. Unai Emery is going to say yes to that. Okay, 63 million for Rico Lewis. That's a lot of money, but it's a player that reinforces so many different positions for us. And that kind of player in the squad is just so valuable for us. So for me, he's not going to be like an everyday starter per se, but he's still going to be a vital part of this team. So Cassidy plus Lewis, what is that? 38 plus 63. I mean, that's pretty close to 100 million. It might be over actually 100 million. So in January, we spent 100 million on 2 bench players, but we also sold so many players. We're probably actually in the green still in terms of like net spend. I'm telling you, man, we are going for trophies now. We are trophy hunting, and I'm building a complete squad here at Dortmund. So Rico Lewis and Cassidy, welcome to the team. I think that's probably it for our business in January. I don't see any other areas we need to improve. So I think rest of season 1, this is going to be the team. And even with our increased sliders, I feel very confident in the team. All right, so next thing we're going to play is going to be versus Leipzig at home. And we got through January into now February. I saw that we had 2 draws in the league, but we're still in first here. So 22 games in, still unbeaten, and a 5-point lead over Leipzig in second. So yeah, this is now the new second matchup. Now I do want to get Rico Lewis his first start, I think, for the club. So he's going to play over Reed this game. Otherwise, same team, I think. And okay, another chance to take a step closer to the Bundesliga title, maybe. Bro, I really thought this year it would be like neck and neck us between Bayern versus Ronaldo Jr. for the title, but it has just simply not been that. I don't know if it's luck or what, but so far in my first 3 years as a manager, I've won the league every single time. And here in season 4, the Journeyman series, basically, we have another chance to do that. That would be insane as Rico Lewis makes his first tackle for Dortmund. I like it. All right, Job has got space to run into, and he's got a lot of space actually. Job is going to slide it over to O'Reilly. Fire into Miguel. Actually, that's Miguel. I got my players mixed up there. Pass back. Oh, that was almost a great ball. It's going to be cleared though. Bellingham into Conceição over to Bayer. Looking for the first goal here. Now, is that deflected? Okay, yeah, it was. Zlotterbeck, I am looking for you, man. Can you, okay, bro, he didn't even jump there. Why is he not even jumping? Chance for Nemecha, slide it over. It's going to be Zabarny. Why not? Okay, that was a poor shot. Bro, corners are just so bad this year. It's so funny. It's actually not funny. It's sad. Okay, Rico Lewis, good deflection there, but it's going to be still a chance. Rico Lewis, good positioning, man. That was smart. And Nemecha, see, I like him going forward more. I don't like him being just like center back, being stuck back there. Now, that's an interesting ball that Conceição doesn't put pressure on, but they are going to clear it. And so far, we look like we are on the front foot. Oh, Nemecha, the skill there was insane. Oh, and the tackle, too. That was insane, bro. That is some great work. Bayer. Shot from distance looks good. Skims the roofing of the net, but so close. Bayer is going to get to O'Donnell. O'Donnell is going to, oh man, I was going to slide it, I think, right to, was that O'Reilly? I think it was. He's making a great run, just couldn't reach him. Now, Openda's got a pretty good chance here. Shot. Kobel. Okay, that was a good save. That was a very awkward shot, though. Vermeeren. Okay, good steal there, O'Reilly. O'Reilly, that's great work. Now, Bayer. Over to Miguel. Bro, Miguel is really forward here. I think I changed him to an attacking fullback, and I can definitely see the change. Bayer's gonna slide it over. Frankie in front of goal. Oh, he just couldn't take a touch, man. He wasn't even facing the right way there. You're close to this first goal, but not there yet. Job into Conceição. Conceição. Oh, we just lost it at the last second. All right, halftime, definitely been the better team, but no goal yet. Come on, it's got to be coming soon, though. It's got to be soon. Saying that, Openda over to Xavi Simon. Schlotterbeck. Schlotterbeck. Oh, that is just such good defending, man. That is beautiful work. Now, Bayer. Frankie, we got Conceição and a lot of space. He's going to take a good first touch, and Conceição is going to score the first goal of the game. And this front three is so good. Bayer, Conceição, and Frankie. I like it. Okay, so we strike first here. Rico Lewis has to defend this over Ben Spaini. That's our former player there, by the way. Lewis passes that test beautifully. Now Bellingham out to Conceição. This football is being played at 1,000,000 miles per hour. Or I should say maybe kilometers. The finish is going to be a little bit wide. And that spot Frankie needs to be so more deadly from. Bellingham over to, bro, why is Zabarny always the one that finds the shots from these corners? Try one into Schlotterbeck. Schlotterbeck, okay, bro, he's not even close to getting these. Nemecha, slide it over. Zabarny into O'Reilly. O'Reilly is going to take his time. Good shot. Oh, it's going to be right at Trubin, though. Now it's going to be a chance here. Zabarny. Oh, that's a very good fired pass in. Kobel, though, great save from our keeper and our captain. Okay, I think I want to do Mr. Bento on for Frankie. Let's do Cassidy for Bellingham. And I think also let's do Simeone for Conceição. Let's do that. Need some fresh legs to help secure this win, I think. Corner is going to be short, and it might be actually a decent chance. Okay, they're going to go all the way. Whoa! What kind of pass is that? That's the worst corner I've ever seen. Now, Simeone is going to play it through to the Ronaldo regen Bento. He is going all the way here. Bento shot. Okay, same spot that Frankie missed from. Bento's going to score, though, and he makes it 2-0 to Borussia Dortmund. Bro, we just look incredible with this team this year. We look incredible. All right, find a better shot. Bayer is going to swing it. It's going to be our new midfielder. Cassidy's shot. It's going to be a save. No chance here, but okay, Miguel, no penalty. Don't do that. Zabarny, good positioning. Man, those two have so much chemistry together now. Schlotterbeck and Zabarny, that is a good center back pairing. O'Reilly, Nemecha up to Simeone. Simeone's gonna get it to Rico Lewis. Now far post cross to Bayer. Oh my, what an attempt, but what a save. All right, see if we go for like an in-swinger cross here. Let's try with O'Reilly. I'm gonna try to loft it up. That didn't really work, but we still keep it at least. Bayer over to Cassidy. Get it back to Bayer. Bayer's shot there is gonna go slightly over the bar. And our defense today so far has been rock solid. So first, second in Germany, and that's gonna be another win for us. And right now we are the heavy favorites to win the Bundesliga in our first year in Germany. So now an 8-point lead over second place and still unbeaten. But okay, now our attention shifts to the Champions League. It's time for the Champions League knockout stage. This is where things get very serious. So we finished fourth in league phase, a very good league phase. But now round of 16, we are now facing Aston Villa, a team that knocked me out of the Conference League and I think our first year at Aberdeen. So a team that I would like to get some revenge on, definitely. Kind of funny, first year at Aberdeen, I got knocked out in round of 16. The second year, we didn't make it even into the knockout stage of the Champions League. So my experience, knockout European football is so minimal still, but now I'm looking to change that. So as usual, to make it that much tougher, we're going to sim the first leg and play the second leg. Now in 2028, Villa have a 4.5-star team. And they got Højlund up top. They got Onana still, Rogers still, Bailey still. I mean, that's a solid team. I'm not going to talk down on them yet. But okay, so first leg is going to be in England. It is going to be a 2-0 Villa win. We really just lost to this team 2-0. How is that even possible? Our team laid such a big stinker. Okay, so 2-0 down, and we now face elimination in the Champions League. Bro, our team has played amazing in sim games all year long. I was not expecting that. All right, though, so it's got to be up to us to make a huge comeback. 2 goals down, round of 16. This would be pretty legendary, but man, 2 goals, it's not going to be easy. We are going to try our best, though. And in all my time of like simming first legs, European knockouts, I think 2-0 is probably the worst loss I've ever had. So literally it's like the worst we could have got, basically. Right, though we played so well this year, now we really have to prove it, man. Problem is if they score even 1, it's gonna hurt us so much. So we need to score quick and really get back in this game quickly. All right, Nemecha into Bellingham, up to Bayer, Kisesau, are you onside? He was onside. Oh, this shot is gonna be blocked, unfortunately. Now it's still in the mix though. Okay, Kisesau, turn, nice, Kisesau. Oh, he gets chopped. Is that gonna be a red card? Now, is that gonna be a penalty or a red card? I think it might have been outside the box, but it is gonna be oh, it's a straight red. Okay, we got life. Now, is that a penalty though? I don't think it's a penalty. No, it must have been right outside the box. Yeah, it was outside, but okay, Villa down to 10 men. If we were gonna make a comeback, we needed that. Now, man, I just don't have a free kick taker in this team though. I mean, it's gotta be O'Reilly, I guess. Matt O'Reilly from the free kick. It's gonna hit the wall, unfortunately. Come on, boys, down to 10 men. Bayer, chance here is gonna stop. Over to Frankie. Frankie shot. It's gonna be actually an amazing save. How does he actually save that? Oh, that save hurts. All right, keep pushing here. Bellingham gonna get it out to Zabarny into O'Reilly shot. It's gonna be another save. All right, bro, we need to lock in, man. We need to lock in. Looking for someone who could shoot. It's gonna be probably Nemecha. No, it's not. Okay, hold this. Relax. Bellingham slides it to Schlotterbeck. Now there's no option though. Okay, let's reset. Better than just losing it. Reed. And we lost it anyways. Now they got a counterattack. So that was completely wasted, that chance. Rogers, Schlotterbeck gets the first pass. Now crossover, Gutierrez. Oh, that cross is right back to them. Reed, thank you for that steal at least. Boys, we need to find this first goal here. Zabarny over to Nemecha. Nemecha shot. It's going to be 2-1. We have life. Okay, this has been an overpowering start. It's 2-1. Come on, one more to tie it up. Come on, boys. This feels very doable right now. Very doable. Gutierrez. Oh, how do we not get a tackle there? That's a huge touch. Crossover, Schlotterbeck. Clearance away is nice. O'Reilly is not going to fully win that, though. Oh, no, Bailey. O'Reilly's there. Great block, and we do get it out. Nice. Bayer is going to play it up to Frankie. That pass kind of away from him, though. Frankie's going to hold it up. Bayer is in a great spot. Bayer takes his time, and the shot is gonna go wide. Man, that's just a shot you can't miss. Yeah, that one hurts right there. That one actually hurts. Frankie, good touch there. Kisesau's running. Oh, the pass, though, by Frankie is not good enough. But we're getting chance after chance, though, right now. Oh, my. Job Bellingham, what a steal. Oh, the pass, though. Okay, we're rushing it a bit too much now. We're rushing it because I'm trying to get that man advantage in space. We got to slow it down just a little bit right now. Schlotterbeck needs a tackle there. Beautifully done. Beautiful. I might have one more chance the first half. Kisesau is going to run here. Gonna try to play a long ball over to O'Donnell, but it's gonna be caught by the keeper. And okay, currently we are a goal down. Come on, man. This comeback is ours to make right now. It's ours to make. Gotta stay composed, stay composed. Easy still there for Reed. Easy. Now Miguel's gonna play it up to Bayer. Bayer's got Frankie in a good spot. Good pass. Frankie's gonna hold it. Frankie O'Donnell. Great pass to Bayer. Bayer's gonna look for something. Frankie's running. Frankie gets the shot attempt. And this is gonna be 2-2. 54th minute. This is gonna be a tie game. Come on. Come on. Job's not done yet. We need to win this now. Great finish by Frankie, though. Great finish. O'Reilly. Okay, we just stole that. And then Onana just stole it back like it was nothing. That is some strength. Nemecha, though, that's better. Okay, slow down a little bit. We don't need to rush this too much now. We need to create solid chances. Bellingham. Okay, hold up. Bellingham. Bellingham, please. Okay, he kept it, man. Oh, that was so close. All right. O'Reilly. Gonna be Frankie. Turns. One pass over. Bayer gets a chance, and he makes up for his previous miss. 62nd minute, Bayer scores to make it 3-2. Comeback fully complete. Now we just got to close this out, man. Close it out. This has been a great performance, 2-0 down. Totally taking advantage of that, 10-man defense, I guess. All right, no subs yet. Probably Bento coming on pretty soon, though, for Frankie. I feel like I need those fresh legs up top to secure this win, probably. Reed, great steal. Job, Conceição to Frankie. Hold it up. Frankie's going to play it up to Conceição. Conceição, a chance to seal it. And Conceição might have just done it. Man, we have taken care of business this game. This is a statement win by Borussia Dortmund. All right, so I'm gonna let's do Cassidy for Bellingham. Let's do Batsarina for O'Reilly. Bento and also Simeone on for probably Bayer. Let's do that. So fresh legs everywhere to help seal this win, but it's probably already done. I'm getting sweet revenge for that Conference League round of 16 2 seasons ago, basically. Now, in saying that, if they score here, it might get interesting, but nope, it's gonna be a save. Can we get more here just to add insult to injury? We got players that are open. It's gonna go to Bento right in front of goal, and the Ronaldo regen's gonna score our 5th. Yeah, 5-0. That is a resounding win. This one is gonna feel pretty good. I think that 10-man advantage now is really just really showing itself. Batsarina is gonna get it over to Simeone. Oh, Simeone, what was that pass, bro? You had so much space for that. You played it right at the defender. And that wasn't the greatest from him. Now, okay, Schlotterbeck, I need you to come over here. Gonna be a shot, Schlotterbeck. Oh my, that's great work. Okay, Kobo jumped for nothing. Corner in, it's gonna be out by Reed. Good clearance away. And then Gutierrez gets a great clearance away. And this team just showed up to play today. It's so nice to see. All right, final corner for them. That is gonna be sent in. It will be cleared by Bento. And that is gonna be full time in this game. So 2-0 down to 5-2. On our increased ultimate sliders, like that is a resounding win right there. One of the best in my manager career, definitely. And hey, that's the first ever European, knockout tie that I've won. It's a very nice time to do it. Okay, so we got through March after that Villa win. We won 2 games in the league and then 1 loss in the cup. So we actually got knocked out of the DFB Pokal, which kind of sucks. Yeah, knocked out in the semis by Wolfsburg, but I mean, definitely the Champions League and Bundesliga takes priority. So currently Bundesliga, we have a now a 13-point lead, still unbeaten, by the way. So no team is really challenging us at all. So I guess our attention stays now on the Champions League, which quarterfinals, it's now Borussia Dortmund versus Napoli. So this might be a decent matchup. I'm guessing their team is still pretty good. So they're going to be a 4.5-star team. Still have Osimhen, McTominay. They have De Bruyne, of course. Militao's good. Balde's good. Yeah, that's a pretty good team. So same thing. We're going to sim the first leg and play the second leg next. Can my sim luck be better this time? It is going to be a 3-3 draw. Okay, so that's a lot of goals scored. Diaz for them scored a hat trick, by the way. Conceição scored twice and also Nemecha scored once. Okay, so the second leg in Italy will decide who reaches the Champions League semis. So yeah, we thought the last game was big. This one is, just as big or even bigger. This is to reach my first ever Champions League semis. Now, really quick though, stat update. I kind of want to see our stats. Frankie's got 26 and Bayer has 26. That is insane. So that front three has worked beautifully. And okay, it's time. I would say probably up until this date, this is probably the biggest game of my career. Let's see what we can do. I feel like Napoli and FC are a sneaky team. When I see, okay, I'm seeing Adeyemi, Luis Diaz, their team actually looks really, really good. So they're here for a reason, but so are we. The winner goes to the semifinals of the Champions League, boys. Let's try and make sure it's us. Bayer, gonna get it to Frankie. Frankie to Conceição. Conceição is gonna hold this up to Frankie O'Donnell. Okay, he just took out that guy. That's kind of a foul, but chance is not done yet. It's not done. Conceição has room, goes for a shot, and it's gonna be 1-0 to Borussia Dortmund. Bro, that was such a wild chance that somehow we found a goal from. Like, I'm pretty sure Frankie fouled someone like a minute ago, but okay, Bayer somehow gets that to Conceição. He has the touch to control it, and that is gonna be 1-0 in under 6 minutes. And that is a perfect start right there. And I got so much confidence in this team after that Villa comeback. I got so much confidence. Gutierrez, great tackle there. Bro, it's truly just trophy time. Gutierrez has a chance here. Now Frankie's running. Now I'm gonna pass it back to Bayer probably. Okay, Bayer like ran away from the ball. O'Reilly's gonna stop. Okay, play it backwards, find a better shot. Bellingham shot. Okay, Conceição takes control of it. All right, this is just so congested now, though. O'Reilly into Bayer. Bayer, turn, beautiful. Bayer takes a shot, and it's gonna be now a 2-goal lead for Dortmund. We are asserting our control right now in the Champions League. 2 goals in the first, 20 minutes. Bro, on our increased sliders, this team is playing that well. That's a sign of how good this team is. We're almost playing better than we did last episode, and that was on the easier sliders than this. At that point, your team might just be pretty good. Now, Conceição is gonna get up to Frankie. Frankie has a chance here. Gonna cut inside, try to. Gets around that defender. Oh my, Frankie O'Donnell, what a run and a finish. Oh, this might be done in 30 minutes. We have a 3-goal lead now. This is incredible. We are just completely dominating today. Okay, let's try and keep our heads on straight though. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves. The game is not done yet. Schlotterbeck, oh, that's gonna fall. And it's gonna be somehow a goal for Ozim in there. That is a weird one. Okay, 2-goal lead now. I just said it. Let's keep our heads on straight. Still a lot of game left to play. Let's keep playing though. Frankie to Conceição. Conceição from distance. Hits the post. Reed rebound, and it's gonna be blocked by Military. Conceição is gonna slide it, of course, always to Zabarni. He's gonna keep it though. All right, reset this. Conceição is gonna dribble a little bit. Gonna find Job over to O'Reilly. Into Bayer. Bayer, hold it, hold it. Make a run here. Conceição. Okay, I tried playing it over the top. Gonna be a free kick though. Balde handballed it. All right, I'm gonna try giving this one to Frankie O'Donnell. Let's try that. He's got 72 accuracy. I mean, that's okay. You know, Zlatan wasn't a bad free kick taker, so is Frankie capable? Okay, I think he is. I just overhit it. That was actually not bad. All right, 2-goal lead. We got to be careful here. It's going to be halftime. We got to be very careful, especially if they score here, which pass through. Okay, we got to be careful. It's 5-6. Napoli have scored 2 to get back in this. This is far from over. We just got brought back down to reality. And we need to get very serious here. Very serious. Reed, good tackle there. Good tackle. We need to score more. Come on. Demecha into Bellingham. Bellingham turn. O'Reilly to Conceição. Conceição's got Frankie on a run. Now he's running for it. He's not going to quite get it though. Miguel is going to win that. Oh, the header though is so inaccurate, man. That was meant for Bayer. Could not have been farther from him. Okay, Schlotterbeck. Bro, no one gets by him. Literally no one. O'Reilly, Bayer to Miguel. Miguel is going to wait for that defender to stop. Nice. Beautifully done. Now Bayer looking for an easy chance. Goes to Frankie. Frankie gets a shot away. That's a very good save though. Bellingham. Oh no. Oh no. Is that a red? Oh no. Oh, I tried to go for the ball and Adeyemi like pushed it forward. It is going to be a yellow for Bellingham. We just got so lucky. Yeah, that is extremely, extremely lucky. Now Bayer's got Frankie. Good pass. Frankie's going to lay it off to Bayer. Bayer, you got space. Come on. Bayer is going to maybe cut inside the last second. Does cut inside. Conceição's there. We just can't find the rebound. Schlotterbeck wins that. He does though. Come on, now is the time to score this goal. Come on. Barnier, Bellingham, good run there. Bellingham. It's got Gutierrez. Gonna play it back to Bayer. Conceição is gonna turn. Always taken out. That's gonna be a penalty. Man, Conceição is just too tricky. All right, huge chance to restore a 2-goal lead. Now I'm gonna give this to the guy with the best penalties, which, okay, it's gonna be probably, you know, I'm gonna give it to Bayer. Bayer's the best attacker with the best penalties, so he is going to take it, and he's gonna score it. Okay, 7-5 on aggregate. All right, we are gonna do Cassidy on for Bellingham, and also let's do Bento for Frankie. Let's do that. And also let's do Rico Lewis for Reed. Let's do that. 20 minutes to close this out now, boys. That penalty is a big moment in this game. O'Reilly's gonna make a good steal. Now Bento in the middle. I see you. He is going to hold it up nicely. Gonna get it to Gutierrez. Gutierrez will stop. Over to Bayer. Bayer, a chance to seal this, and I think he just sealed it. Okay, it got a little bit nervy there a little bit, but we do pretty much stop Napoli's comeback. And we've scored like 10 goals across the last 2 games. We are scoring so many goals right now. Rico Lewis, that is just a very good tackle. Cassidy is going to play a nice ball up to Nemecha. Nemecha, I mean, I kind of want to shoot this, but okay, he just got taken out there. Apparently no foul, I guess. Bento's got a chance here for something. Gonna play it up to Conceição. That's beautiful, but he can't get a shot away. All right, though, that is gonna be it for this game. It got a little bit nerve-wracking, but like I said, in the end, we stopped Napoli's comeback. So 8-5 on aggregate. In our first year in Germany, we are in the Champions League semifinals now. So it's going to be Dortmund, Arsenal, also Juventus, and Feyenoord in the semis. And if we get Feyenoord, that is going to be so lucky. All right, though. So we end today in the Champions League semis, still first in the Bundesliga. It's going to be currently a 13-point lead, still unbeaten. And right now we have this team looking like an absolute just powerhouse. So next episode is going to be 2 trophies on the line. The Bundesliga and also the Champions League. In the 4th year of my manager career, could I truly win my first Champions League trophy? Drop a like down below if you want to find out. And also, if you want to watch me rebuild Newcastle United, then click on screen to watch that.